There is a door the world builds for every child, soft, golden, complete. He was born before it. He did not step through. They gave him a palace without winter, corridors where dust was forbidden to fall, music that never missed a note, gardens that always bloomed. They dressed him in answers, so he would never ask a question. But at night, when the torches dimmed, he felt a wind from a place without walls. Something in him knew. Perfection that cannot be touched is only a picture. He walked through painted days, smiled through choreographed joys. But one day, he asked to see the world beyond the gate. They cleaned the streets before he arrived. They even instructed the sick to stay hidden. Yet even a mask must breathe. A single cart rolled past, a wheel crying, and its cargo was wrapped in silence. He saw for the first time a body that would not rise. The world he knew trembled. He returned again in disguise. No procession, no warning. This time he saw a back bent like a bow no one could unstring. Then, a face lined not with paint, but with years the palace never counted. Then, coldness, the kind no feast could warm. Each sight was a crack in the painted sky. But the fourth broke it open. A wanderer, barefoot, robe worn, his eyes clear as winter water. No fear, no hunger, no mask. A man at peace not because he was sheltered, but because he had walked beyond shelter. In that gaze he saw a road, not laid in stone, but carved in the air by a vow. That night, the moon watched him choose. He removed each jewel as if lifting a weight the world had applauded. He cut his hair not in grief, but in honesty. He was not renouncing beauty. He was renouncing forgetfulness. He stepped past the last guard the palace hired to keep him safe from truth. The gate did not close behind him. There had never been a gate, only fear. He went into forests where there were no choruses to praise him, only hunger, cold, and his own breath. He starved the noise until only a single sound remained. He made his ribs into a question and his spine into a blade. He sat in the fire of his own undoing and waited to see if anything survived it. He gave up comfort. Then he gave up pride. Then he gave up the idea that giving up was the answer. At the edge of collapse, he found a bowl of water in morning light. The surface trembled with his breath. It did not shatter. He understood. The body is not the enemy. The lie is. The middle way is not softness. It is the bow, tuned until it sings. So he walked to a tree whose roots held the earth together. He sat where the ground itself might hear him, and the world brought its armies, each wearing a different face. Fear came first, offering survival. He did not move. Desire came, offering beauty. He did not reach. Memory came, wearing all he had loved. He did not answer. The night gathered itself like a storm about to speak. Visions whirled around him, offering crowns, offering escape, offering any future but the one that required nothing. He looked through them as one looks through smoke. All storms complete themselves when there is no one left to push. Just before dawn, the world leaned closer. Suffering revealed its engine. Craving unmasked its hook. Self looked for itself, and found no one there. He touched the earth. The earth answered with everything. The trap required a catcher. Without one, it fell through his hands like dust. The light did not descend. It was uncovered. Not victory. Clarity. He rose when the sky was still pale. He carried nothing. No doctrine, no promise of paradise. Only this. Leave the golden lie. Look, and do not look away. Sit where the world trembles, and do not. He did not return to be worshipped. He returned so that others might see the painted sky crack and not fear what waits beyond it. He became not the answer, but the invitation. Not the end, but the path. This is how the journey begins. Not with finding truth, but with refusing the dream.